Welcome to Lyndenwoods. Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. This is something that I really like. The most experiential experience I've ever had. The first residential for the past 40 years in Science Park. Basically, you couldn't find any much residential condo over here because this plot of land is originated from Capital Land. If you look at most of the video in YouTube, everyone say must have minimum a tennis court. Today, we have a project that you have a tennis court and pickleball court. Full-fledged facilities and is surrounding the 343 units ranges from 2 bed 1 bath to 4 bedrooms. Why I actually like this project? First of all, when we look at the entry price, currently the resale prices around here in LCL West Core region has already transacted around 2007. That means to say the buyers are already accepted this price, this PSF around this range. But today, the developer is actually looking at starting from 2001. The starting point of arrival over here that is located at Lyndenwoods. North-south orientation. The Chinese name is actually Feng Ziling, which is very interesting because I believe why it has Feng because it's surrounded by the sea and the nature. With north-south orientation, imagine yourself staying at the balcony, you could enjoy this beautiful view. This is the facing that is actually looking over the sea view, which is around 15th floor and above. What I like is that have you ever seen a condo right now in this market that takes you 500 meters walking distance to MRT? And we have two side gate over here that actually goes to Cambridge MRT. In fact, this Cambridge MRT, many people know the existence of this MRT, but they do not know that there is something called Geneo Mall, which has already been there for the past 2 years. Capital Land is actually very well known because it actually involves with a lot of parties such as Korean design, ATTP architects. And you look at the whole structure over here, what you see is what you get. All the projects are most likely around at the different facing, ensuring a very good unblocked view. So one thing I like about this is that this facing is actually crossing over the AYE expressway, and the fact that it actually has a very good right distance apart, which is about 40 meters away. And not forgetting at the level 2, it is actually not at the level 1. That actually ensures the premium value even for the ground level. Lyndenwoods is actually very interesting because not just first about the entry price when we are looking for investment or own stay, exit strategy is something also poised to down into important role. But looking at the 4 years down the road instead of 3 years, it's also important to look at the rental. Because in case after 3 years you don't plan to stay, this is something that you need to look out for your rental. So let me show you over here. That is where the Lyndenwood is located, about 6 minutes walk to MRT. And it's sheltered walkway. Very amazing. Because I honestly have actually served co-living companies before at the West Coast area within walking distance to MRT. It was crazy that the tenants right now, even for China, managed to secure the unit without viewing. And that actually shows the demands of the tenants profile mainly coming from NUH and NUS because the education is something that Singapore has been emphasizing despite all the economy that is not doing well or good. So other than the Fairfield Methodist Primary School that has not yet been confirmed within 1 kilometer, but I feel the main tenants profile are mostly from NUH and NUS. And not forgetting the upcoming new township from One North. And right now, the one more we have new launches that is already launching around 2007 PSF. But today we are getting this from 2001, and this is new MRT. So what I find very interesting because this project is actually symbolize the same similar projects like Jayden in the last 2 years. It was actually selling like a hot cake, and the developer increased the price. Yet currently Jayden has already transacted around 2007 PSF. If today you can actually opt for a project that is only take about 30 minutes, not 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but within 3 to 4 MRT stops away from Alta, from Drayton that have already cost 2007 PSF, and you already got this unit around MRT within 5 minutes walking distance, but from 2001. The Greater Southern Waterfront is located over here and is surrounded by the sea view, which is interesting because if you want to find a project that has sea view but not facing any expressway, Lyndenwoods actually meets the criteria. In fact, most of the east that are facing the sea view are mostly trade off with the noises because it's facing expressway. But over here, we are not, and you have this very good premium facings of the pool view, and the other side will be like AYE facing. It also okay because the location is the one important role that brings convenience to the tenants or for you if you are looking for own stay. We have similar project like Cleven, Alta, or even Park Rivervale facing the AYE, and they are still making money. It doesn't mean that those that are not facing AYE will make money, but I feel that it's just about how much profit you get and what is the entry level that you are entering now. So welcome to this Lyndenwood. I'm just to share with you, we are going to close the check collection by today 2 p.m. And thank you for the time to listen to my quick 1 minute video or maybe 6 minutes. And I hope you don't miss this project. My name is Leven. If you are keen to find out more what are the projects that is convenient, you must always contact me. See you. Bye bye.